Welcome to This Is the Day with Bo Chance and Ariana Earnshaw, not Earnshay. This is the day, the musical Friday edition of This Is the Day. Here we go.
This is the day. This is the day. The ensemble's coming out. This is the day. This is the day. Everybody's coming up to the table today, and yay! And that's the opener.
Okay.
That's the opening number to our musical we're writing. Let us know how you liked it in the comments.
Well, we're workshopping it.
Yeah, but
now.
we still need feedback, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's when you're workshopping something. Aren't you looking for feedback?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Yeah. No, we
It's
were
not
saying
complete.
the same thing. Yeah. Maybe we need to workshop it like a little bit more.
Before we try it out?
Before we try it out anywhere.
Workshop it before we workshop it?
Yeah, right. Like not like workshop it before we go and do it, but like workshop it before the workshop, then maybe another workshop.
You got the pre-workshop workshop.
But like it's a good start. What you had going was really good, and then I'm sorry, I kind of flubbed on the.
It's not your. Okay, we've been over this. I mean, I don't expect you to keep up with me vocally, and I think.
Well, thanks for knowing that at least.
Well,
so I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, we've clarified. And, but I do think that is part of your problem. Is you keep trying to like leave your range and do things vocally you're just not capable of.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I just need to be more aware that especially if you're starting something like that, I'm just not going to be able to match it. So I just need to know that and not try to match where you're at, because I just can't do it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So like even as you said that, I need to be aware of your, and you said starting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I really thought you were going to say stardom, and. Yeah,
well, they're interchangeable.
There's an eclipse that's happening there, and but you're like coming in front, and then it's overshadowed, and the whole thing is just.
It's all.
But I mean, in your defense, I will own that. I should just stay in your range, but.
Well, that's true too, though.
Yep.
You sometimes have to drop to my level.
As the greater vocal performer, that would be my responsibility, and I really struggle with that.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Okay.
But yeah, thanks for thinking about doing that next time. Next time, maybe I'll feel a little bit more included.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like it's so ridiculous that I make fun of your singing.
Can't call it out.
Well,
I like this joke. I think it's funny.
I wish we were joking. Okay.
True. You're right.
Speaking of that, you know what it's time for. It's the proverb of the day. It's the proverb of the day. It's the proverb of the day. Oh my God, tears.
Wow.
Tears.
Wow.
It's so good. So good.
I think I say this every week, but I don't think it can get better than that. Like, I think that we've reached our peak. Really.
Yeah.
I felt good with my personal self on that one. I felt like I really brought the fire for the first time, I think, ever vocally.
It was good to hear you like let her rip.
Yeah.
That was good.
Okay.
Yeah. It was.
What about like the tone and pitch?
It was good that you tried.
But was it better than last week?
Yeah, absolutely.
It was.
It would be hard to be worse than last week. Yeah,
that's all
true.
I'm looking. I just want to. I want to be improving. Always improving.
Well, I'll find something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe a different subject matter. Okay.
It would be hard to be worse, but you did it.
Thanks.
Look at you doing the hard work.
I know, and it really is hard.
You found a way. All right. We got here a proverb of the day.
Yes.
Proverbs 9:6 says, "Leave your simple ways, and you will live. Walk in the way of insight." I'll read it again. "Leave your simple ways, and you will live. Walk in the way of insight." All right, Ariana, what jumps out at you there?
Insight jumps out to me. So when I read this, I'll be honest, I was like, I know what insight means, but I don't like definitively know exactly the wording. Like I don't know the definition.
Okay.
And I was curious if knowing the definition like out of the dictionary would kind of help me understand this, because I can understand it because I know what the word insight means generally, but I was just curious. So I did, I looked it up, and there's a few different versions of what it means that come up when you look it up. One is a deep understanding of a person or thing, and the other one says deep intuitive understanding. And it did help me, because thinking about a deep understanding of a person or thing and how I try to live life, not just passing things by and having this like very vague understanding of people and things. Like I want to so deeply know people and so purposefully understand things. It did actually help me to hear a deep understanding of a person or thing rather than the word insight. So I just thought that I would share that, because it did actually help me, even though I sort of already knew what it meant. And so I think that's so beautiful. Leave your simple ways and you will live. Walk in the way of having deep understanding of things and being purposeful and really getting to know the things that matter.
So let me get this straight. You decided to use like tools that are at your disposal to perhaps gain a greater perspective or understanding of something that you're reading. Well, that feels like an insightful thing to do.
I do it a lot.
But I think that's a good example of that, because a lot of times, I mean, I've been around in church circles, like religious circles, enough to know that like that kind of insight is often like abandoned, and it can happen. In this, it says leave your simple ways, but that means like a simple way of thinking that says I can't understand, or I'm not supposed to use the tools.
Yeah.
Because then that would be admitting that maybe I don't understand, and then that would make me a lesser than, Christian, or whatever that means, like in the hierarchy of things. It'd be like, doing Bible study or something and having races to see who can find a scripture the fastest. Like we're going to look up Proverbs 9:6. Okay, who can find it the first? Fast. So now it's a game and it's a competition, and you may be sitting there going, I don't know where Proverbs is. So I'm just gonna like kind of pretend and fake it because I don't want anybody to know. There's a table of contents.
Yeah.
At the front of the book. If you start there, Proverbs begins on page 960.
Right.
I mean,
Ding.
Use the tools that you have. But even in that, like sometimes it's like I'm not gonna use these tools, or I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah.
So I think that's a very insightful thing to do, to go, okay, wait a minute, this kind of insight is available to me, and so I would like to press into that however I can.
Yeah. Yeah, even when I understand things, but I think that I could have a better understanding of them, I like to press into that. There is a lot of things that I don't know and understand. And that's something that personally, I don't know that everybody struggles with this, but personally it's really hard for me to admit, even to myself. Like I just would rather be like, oh, no, I know. Even to myself. Nobody else is even a part of this, and I'll not understand something and be like, no, I do. I understand it, and I'll move on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who am I trying to convince? I have no idea what that means, but I feel like I should, so I don't want to admit that I don't, and I don't want to do the work, whatever. But I've really been trying to embrace, like, no, there are going to be things that I don't know. There are going to be things that I don't understand, but it's super ignorant of me to just pass it by and not want to learn. And it's not creating good habits. It's just not growing me. And so I've been really, really trying to be purposeful in that, and it has brought only good things.
I was going to say, it does relational damage I know when I do that, because that's something I certainly have a propensity for, is to pretend. Oh, yeah. When I really don't. And I like it when like God helps me see that, and I can go, you know what, I didn't get that. Or I used a word, I don't know what that word means, I would like to.
Yeah.
So that, I think I know, like in the context, but that's a word I've never heard before. So I'd love to know like what that word means, or even like in this case, you knew what insightful meant.
Right.
But for whatever reason, there was a doubt, or you thought it might be helpful to look it up. So you verified your understanding of a word, which I think leads to greater confidence. But anytime we're pretending in any relational dynamic with God, with ourselves, with others, that does damage because there's not an authenticity there, and it shows through.
Yeah. Yeah, when someone says, like, you tracking with me? You're like,
Yeah.
yes.
Right.
I definitely know where we both are. Yes. But really, you're like, I have no clue. For the last 30 minutes, I've just been, yeah. I've been really trying not to do that.
That's good.
It doesn't help anybody. It just never does.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
It definitely doesn't. I know that it can happen like in the workplace too. Sometimes where, maybe, hey, we want you to do this. Okay, yeah. Are you able to do that? Absolutely,
Sure.
yes, yeah. And now there's an expectation there that that you can do something you've never done before, or even don't even understand how or why, where some clarifying questions and some instruction there could make this thing go really well.
Yeah.
But instead, now it's going to go poorly.
And oftentimes it's much more simple than we think. I think too. Like,
yeah.
It feels really heavy. Like, oh no, so many people are going to know I didn't understand, and it's going to take all this explaining and walking through and But realistically, it may be much easier than that, and people aren't going to look and be like, you didn't understand that. It's more of a, oh, okay, thank you. For wanting to understand what we talked about. Let's just have a quick conversation about how we can turn it around so you can understand, rather than like getting a final product and being like, this is not what we discussed at all.
Not what we were going for.
This isn't it.
Yeah, a lot of wasted energy and effort there.
Yeah.
Where, I think there's just enough complexity in life already. I don't want to go making things more complex or more confusing than they need to be. And a good teacher, good instructor, good leader, will take things that are complex and be able to boil them down to their essence and allow them to be simple so that we can grab hold of them and understand. So I think relationally, that's one of the things that God is always doing for us. Yeah. Is He's revealing Himself to us, and He speaks our language, which I just think is a wonderful, like the Word became flesh. Yeah. So if we, go to, God spoke everything into existence, Genesis 1, and then John 1, the Word became flesh and made His dwelling among us. And so, God speaks our language. He comes to us in a human form in Jesus, so we can see what it looks like to live in the way that He has for us and obeying His commands, that it's not so complex that it's, unattainable. Like Jesus says in the Sermon on the Mount, be perfect, therefore, as your Heavenly Father is perfect. And so we receive this from Him, and then we have the opportunity to live it out. And I think one of the things we'll do is we'll like really overcomplicate that to make it something like, well, nobody can really, engage in this. But what is that? The Word became flesh. Yeah. And I've been thinking a lot too, like God speaks our language, but new times and new ways require sometimes some new language. So the Word also becomes fresh. And anyway, just not to take it too far, but I was having a blast thinking about that, how the Word becomes fresh for us, that it's fresh every day, just like the Israelites had manna from heaven, that their daily bread. And one of the things that Jesus talked about, He says, I am your daily bread. I am your manna. I am bread from heaven. So the Word became flesh, but the Word must be fresh. So Jesus is fresh to us every day. And we're experiencing that every day relationally.
So cool.
Pretty
so
fun.
Awesome.
Okay. Sweet. Proverb of the day. There it was. Okay, that was great. Calendar page. Ariana, I'm pretty sure this one's targeting you.
Oh, great.
I don't think it's for me.
Okay.
I really don't. It's a little inspiration for you.
Okay.
Ariana, this page is for you.
Okay.
You are capable of amazing things. You need to hear this, Ariana. You are capable of amazing things.
Capable?
Don't, shh. Just listen. You are capable of amazing things. And don't you ever forget it.
Like capable, like in the future?
Right now. You are capable.
But I'm not doing them yet?
No, we haven't found out what they are.
Okay.
Hopefully you'll come across them someday.
I'm capable of amazing things someday. And right now, we'll spend a lot of time finding out what those things might be later in the future.
Do some soul searching
Okay.
about what that could
This
be.
was targeted at me. You are capable.
It feels like a. This
Okay.
feels like a sign, you know, that I would buy in Waco, Texas, or.
It's not like you are doing a good thing. It's
No,
like you could probably.
You're capable.
Great. All I've ever wanted to be. Just capable.
capable.
Just a neutral capable.
Don't want to deliver on it.
No. I just want to know
have
that
the
I
capacity.
can. Right. I could,
There's the capacity for amazingness.
but I'm not.
somewhere in
Not stepping into that quite yet.
By the way, amazing doesn't mean good either.
No.
I am amazed at your lack of competency
Yeah.
or your incompetence. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which
Like,
isn't good.
boy.
But I am capable of being that incompetent, which it is shocking.
Oh, I wasn't targeting you there.
Oh, yes, you were.
No, I
You
personally
were.
was not. I would not.
Personally, you were. You heard me sing Proverb of the Day.
Well, but yeah,
okay.
that is true.
It's okay. I need to know myself.
Okay.
Therefore, I can better myself.
Can you?
Because I am capable. The calendar page told me I'm capable.
We may need an external source to help us out.
Uh-oh.
Fortunately, we have that.
Okay.
Okay. Then we have another calendar that gives us a day to celebrate. And I don't know how you feel about today. Today is Unicorn Day. How you feel about the unicorn?
I think it's fun.
The unicorn.
I like unicorn.
I just don't feel like it's sufficient.
Huh?
I don't feel like it's sufficient.
Like what do you mean?
I mean, what are you gonna do with a unicorn? Like,
Look at it?
I'm gonna look at a unicorn?
Yeah.
Okay, let me be clear. I'm down with like a whole corn on the cob. I'm down with a whole like bowl of corn. I'm down with a bag of popcorn. But a unicorn? What am I gonna do with like one corn? Like, is there, I don't even know like how to process, like, okay, I'm gonna walk around with a single corn?
How special is that?
This is me and my corn.
Yeah, just you and your corn. That is cool.
It's my unicorn day.
This is my unicorn.
I just want to do something really special with my unicorn.
I think you should. Yeah, look at him. Unicorn.
Unicorn.
Just hanging out in there.
Yeah.
Put it right in your pocket.
I wonder if you could maybe make him like a unicycle.
Oh, he could ride it around. Maybe that's how we celebrate him.
I don't know.
That's fun. Yeah, no, I was thinking about the mythical magic horse thing with the horn.
You're talking about,
Yeah, the unicorn, because that's the day.
why'd you call it mythical and magical?
Because they are.
No, they're very real. I mean, I have evidence right here.
Magical.
We have unicorn meat.
Oh, I thought they were mythical, but they're not.
How are you going to have
That's
is
a
there
good point.
mythical
No, that's a
meat
good
in
point.
here?
No, I don't know. I'm
Have
sorry.
you ever had unicorn meat?
No, I haven't.
Would you be willing to try some?
No.
Right here on This Is the Day, we got some unicorn meat.
I don't think you should open that.
What do you think it'll smell
I
like?
don't think you should open it. I don't think you should do that.
You sure you don't want down on this?
No, I'm totally good.
I think there's
actually.
enough to share.
No, I'm all set.
What do we got? Oh, what's this? Oh my goodness, this is actual. We got unicorn parts here. Got the unicorn shank. You want the shank?
No.
We got the head. You want the head? Okay, I'll do the shank.
No, I don't want to eat it.
You're not gonna eat that? How about unicorn body?
No, I'm good. You can finish it off. You should finish it. I want you to finish it. Yeah. I want you to enjoy all of that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ew. Yum. Mmm.
Tastes like chicken
Nope.
with the feathers still on.
Yeah. Yum. That looked really yummy. Unicorn Day. How I wish now it was really just one single piece of corn. That would have been much easier for both of us.
Had to go and ruin it.
Yeah, that was okay.
Got a toothpick?
Is that no? I don't have a toothpick. Sorry.
How do you feel about people who floss? Like, out and
Just
about.
ever.
I got a real issue with these flossers.
Do you floss at all?
Yeah, I'll floss. I'm not a faithful flosser, but
Okay.
I'm talking about ever since they invented these like
Yeah, the little
travel floss sticks.
yeah,
thing. Yeah, it's not travel floss. It's just
Yes, it
it's
is.
to be in your
I think
bathroom.
I have some in my
No,
backpack.
that's to stay home in your bathroom
Why?
because I don't want to see your floss thing on the pavement.
I'm not gonna floss in the
Yeah,
wide open and
yeah.
then throw it on the ground.
Yeah, you
it's
are.
plastic.
People are doing it.
I'm not.
People are doing it. You ever seen a floss thing? Like restaurant
in
parking
the
lot?
road?
Yeah, like people are like,
No, that's gross.
I agree.
But I'm allowed to carry around my travel floss to use in times of need if I'm eating something and I need to floss.
Oh, you're allowed to do all kinds of things. I didn't mean you should.
I think
So you
I'm
do
allowed
have-
to go into a secluded
So
area.
when I asked for a toothpick,
Yeah.
you didn't think to go get me a travel flosser?
No, because you're hating on the travel floss.
Is there not a pick on the back of that? No, I like it. I
can't-
just don't think it's travel floss.
No,
I think
you
it's home
can't
floss.
have it.
Okay.
Because you've made fun of the travel floss.
Okay. All right, listen, all you, flossers.
Mm-hmm.
Public flossing should be banned.
Public flossing?
Yeah.
That's what we're going to land on?
That's
the
where
thing
I am. I'm making a stance.
Okay. Public flossing.
I haven't taken a stance on many things.
On yeah.
Yeah. No more. I'm out.
You need to take a stance on this.
I did. This was the one. And that was what pushed me over the edge.
Okay. Public flossing. Don't do it around Bo because
Just don't do it anywhere.
you're really mad.
I'm not mad.
I'll be
I'm not
upset.
mad.
I'm not mad.
I'm not mad.
I'm
I
not
swear.
mad. I am not mad.
Not mad.
Not mad. But do not floss around me.
I'm not. But I'm starting to feel a little surly.
Okay.
I am, because I haven't gotten any of these Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box. Mm-hmm. And I look at them, they're right there. They're like, hi, we're Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box.
Hi.
And I was like, I would really like to have some Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box. But yet the only way to get Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box is you have to answer all 6 questions on a Trivial Pursuit card. And I haven't done that in a while since we've had the Fun Dip box so full of Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box. So I would like to play Trivial Pursuit.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess at all 6, and if you guess at all 6, you might be able to win yourself a Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box. And maybe a nasty note.
That'd be cool.
All right, so we have the original 1981 edition of the classic board game Trivial Pursuit and the 40th anniversary edition. Oldest cards, newest cards, dealer's choice. You're going new. New card.
New
Card.
New card.
we go.
Okay. Blue question.
Geography.
Which U.S. city is the setting for a bachelor billionaire and his bedroom antics in the novel 50 Shades of Grey? Which U.S. city is the setting?
So the city that the novel 50 Shades of Grey takes place in?
They could have definitely just said that, yeah.
Okay. I can definitively say I have not read the book
Okay.
or seen the movie.
Okay.
However, I do think I know the answer.
Okay.
I believe it is like in the Pacific Northwest. Portland or Seattle. Seattle.
Seattle is correct.
Okay,
Nice.
great, good.
Pink.
My 50 Shades of Grey knowledge. Okay, what'd you say? Green?
Pink.
There's a green?
You want to do green?
Oh, great. What?
Gray.
What? Pink. Entertainment.
Which, am I reading? No, okay, sorry, I was reading the answer. Which Las Vegas casino shares its name with a Lake Como Italian village? Lake Como Italian village.
Lake Como?
Sorry, let me read that again because
Lake
I
Como?
really didn't.
What do you say? Okay.
No, that's right. I just didn't read it like a sentence. Which Las Vegas casino shares its name with a Lake Como Italian village? I mean, there's a chance I'm saying that wrong.
My answer is the Bellagio.
That is correct.
That is correct. The Bellagio.
All right.
Righto.
Righto. Yellow.
Yellow. History.
Who released an album in 2019 titled Alma Mater, which he sings songs and recites prayers to the Virgin Mary? Did not know this.
Okay. This is a history question from
Yes.
2019.
No, from 2009.
9.
Yes.
Oh.
Who released an album in
I thought I heard
2009
19.
titled?
Okay. My
Alma Mater.
answer is the Pope.
Yes. Do you know which?
It's the Pope. Come on.
But if you had to say the
You're not going to
full
accept the Pope?
I'll accept it.
Are we accepting the Pope or are we not?
We are, but for bonus points, I'd like you to elaborate.
What? Well, they all have like multiple names.
Yeah.
Benedict?
This one's.
Is it Benedict?
What's the Roman numeral?
Oh, come on. You're being annoying.
You got it.
Pope
Okay.
Benedict the what?
I think it's 16th.
Oh.
16. XVI.
Okay.
Don't know.
The Pope.
Okay. Purple.
Purple, art and literature.
In Greek mythology,
Don't know.
who is the goddess of wisdom?
Ugh,
You know. You know it.
I don't.
You will.
I don't.
You do.
Wisdom, gnosis, knowledge. That doesn't help. Athena. Goddess of wisdom. Greek? Athena.
Correct.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Green.
Green, science and nature.
Which rarely pure element is created by cooking the mineral known as cinnabar?
Sorry. I'm thinking about Cinnabon. Like, my mouth just watered. Wait,
Yum.
what rarely pure mineral?
Yep. No, which rarely pure element
Element.
is created by cooking the mineral known as cinnabar?
Cinnabar. Cinnamon's not an element.
Cinnamon is not an element.
I don't know that I've ever heard of this.
I haven't either.
An element, rarely pure. Plutonium,
Final answer?
titanium,
Final answer?
aluminum.
I don't think
These
I
aren't
would
even
go down
elements.
that. I don't think I'd go down that path you're taking.
Potassium.
Nope,
I
you're
don't
still
know.
on the same path.
Of elements?
It's not an is what I was getting at.
Oh, I got you. Then oxygen. I don't know.
No,
What is
the
it?
answer is mercury.
Mercury.
Yeah. Okay, orange.
Mercury. Orange. Sports Unleashed.
Which of the following is not a team mascot in the National Football League?
Oh, come on.
Falcon, Eagle, Cardinal, Blue Jay.
I'm losing this on Mercury.
Unfortunately.
That's rough. The answer to the final question is the Blue Jay.
That's correct.
Darn it. I wanted Pop Rocks from a Fun Dip box.
Yeah,
So far away from me.
yeah. And they won't get closer
Just
this week.
out of reach. But if you get all 6 right, let us know. We'll send you a congratulatory. You want
We
to do
will.
it?
Pop rocks from a Fun Dip box. Yep.
All right, I'm going to read that every day with Jesus.
Okay.
It says, an unshared truth can be just as deadly as a spoken lie. People need to hear the truth. Tell them the story of Jesus. And then Romans 10:14. How then can they call on the one they've not believed in? And how can they believe in the one whom they've not heard? And how can they hear without someone preaching to them? So an unshared truth can be just as deadly as a lie.
Yeah. Tell the people.
Yeah, Tell the people.
Share that truth.
God, please give me one person to share your love with.
Amen.
There's some truth in that. Let's do that. We'll catch you Monday.